Good, gente. It's your boy Conejo, man, y ya saben. As you guys can see on the thumbnail and on the title, man. And I do apologize about the thumbnail, right? Because I know members are probably expecting an actual face. But hey, that's the little thing, you know what I mean? But as you guys can see on the thumbnail and on the title, man, yeah, we're gonna be speaking on pretty much who is Siempre Adelante, right? And for the individuals that don't know who Siempre Adelante is, because technically that's not what his YouTube channel is called, right? It used to be called something else. Now it's under X4 Files. Pretty much this individual was someone that was actually exposing people, putting them on the DOK page, and doing a little bit too much, right? So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to hit them likes for your boy. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and all that good stuff, right? Drop comments and all that. But if you dislike the video, man, wait towards the end and hit that dislike, homie. Hey, I understand. At the end of the day, I know what it is. But I hope that this video is something that you do like and you do consider putting a like and sharing with others, man. So pretty much with all that being said, let's get started, right? So Siempre Adelante was a name that pretty much I gave to him because it's a quote that he used to use, right? Siempre Adelante mean always pushing forward. Um, and for the individuals are like, well, what do you mean pushing forward, right? It's always it's a saying that goes for the norteños, for the northerners, the street hoods out here, right? That way they can continue pushing forward from a lot of the losses that they had, right? And it's siempre adelante, homie. Like, you know what I mean? There's no looking back. So always think about what you're doing. So this individual, man, ended up doing too much. Let's just put it like that, man. He ended up doing too much. Luckily enough, I was able to find out who he was, right? And pretty much, I happened to be somewhat, well, not somewhat, I happened to be related to the individual. So I was like, damn, especially because I was also put on that DOK shit. But back to the subject, right? Back to what I was saying. This individual happened to get that name because of his quote. And also, man, because there was a famous video that is not up there no more. And I wonder why. Pretty much of Northern Rider, a little skinny Northern Rider that was over there. I call it woofing, right? Because at the end of the day, man, he shouldn't play no mind to that little fucking video or whatever he had did to him, right? And he went on woofing. It's pretty much saying who's siempre adelante, doing push-ups and he's ready and all this, right? Um, so that ended up becoming his name. We ended up knowing him for being known as siempre adelante. Later, a couple months ago, I've been on YouTube. I want to say 8 months now. Before I actually got on YouTube, I actually was able to find out who he was. By leaving comments and just seeing how he acts, homie. Doing my investigation, right? And I like some of these other YouTubers, bro, that they go on the full detective mode, right? Nah, just lightweight, right? And I ended up coming across this individual, and I was like, oh, I know exactly who this is. And sure enough, it was, right? Now, you might be asking, what happened to the individual? Why isn't he on YouTube? Did Conejo run him off YouTube? Nah, man, Conejo didn't run him off YouTube. Me personally, I wouldn't even care if he was still on YouTube. Me personally, I would just rather him not be doing some of the stupid shit that he was doing. But other than that, his content was pretty good. I actually liked it. Some of it was funny. Like I said, your boy Conejo can take a joke and he can take criticism, homie. So individuals can talk smack, and it's all good at the end of the day. But apparently, man, there were some things being said that, oh boy, got checked by somebody, right? Someone threw him under the bus, and some individuals from that area where he's from, which I'm not gonna mention, man. The people that know, and they checked him, homie. They were like, hey, you ain't supposed to be doing this and that. And yeah, man, so it is what it is. He's off YouTube now, right? The page is still up. I believe he still has control of it and he's still on there, but he does a minimum now. He don't really do too much. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of back history on this individual, right? Because like I said, I'm related to him. So I happen to know a couple little things. And the only reason I'm making this profile, man, is because I seen a video. Shout outs to the homie Listo, man, from Upstate Point of View, where he's talking about a certain individual called Caesar M. And I felt like that was only right if I actually came out with that profile to make a profile on the individual Siempre Adelante. Just because, like, how Caesar M became a legend on YouTube, right? This individual did as well, homie, in his own little way. Even though he got in trouble for it, and even though a lot of people don't like it, he did have a little following when it came to that channel, homie, to be quite honest. A lot of individuals unsubscribed, but it did have a big following at one point. Um, and let me actually clarify something. It's not like they unsubscribed because the individual was boo-boo. Nah, man, the individual was putting good content out there. Just like I said, though, he stopped because he happened to get in trouble. So a lot of individuals did unsubscribe for the same reason. They didn't want to be subscribed to something that technically wasn't posting anything no more. So now let's get started with a little bit of his history, especially because I did spend a lot of time with this individual. This individual did live in my house for, I want to say, at least 2.5 years. So I know quite a lot about him. Just so people know, this individual is a member of the Norteños. He is someone that gangbangs. He is someone that's actually from a hood. And even though, I mean, I can't really say too many good things about the individual because I know old boy's soft. Those are facts, homie. He's soft. You know what I mean? Hey, Spence, primo. I know you're over there probably like, man, motherfucker. Hey, it is what it is, homie. Individual is soft, homie, but and he chooses to express himself through social media. You know, that's why he had created the DOK page and a couple other little things. And of course, that thing got shut down. Ain't no member that's really politicking like that's gonna allow for someone to be doing some childish stuff like that. So he did get put in his place by his hood, not by your boy Conejo. Your boy Conejo just gave him a little timeout from the whole YouTube because at the same time, someone that's politicking and actually programming with the Nortes at, you know what I mean, does not want to get caught up in the whole thing with something like that. You know what I mean, like on the whole trolling thing. Shit, fucking around like that, man, that'll get you whacked. You get me? When it comes to the whole Norteños, their politic is really, really strict compared to Sureños, but especially because I understand that you guys probably already have seen some videos where Sureños are pretty much talking shit and doing their thing, right? Yeah, they happen to have some somewhat of a less strict program. You get me? So they're able to do that type of stuff. But when it comes to the Norteños, yeah, it's all bad. And especially the area where this individual's coming out of, I was really surprised that he would really be doing shit like that, right? Because this homie is from the Monterey area, and we all know that city don't play around. So that's one of the reasons why you haven't seen one of your guys' favorite YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of individuals that tap into my channel or also tap into his, you know what I'm saying? They were fans of the whole X4 files. So yeah, man, with all that being said, I hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna keep it short, but pretty much to let you guys know who Siempre Adelante is. So with all that being said, man, make sure to hit that notification bell, hit that like one time, drop a comment, and let me know what you guys think. So with all that being said, man, it's your boy Conejo, and we're out.